Okay, good afternoon, Taurus and fellow cross watchers. This is Inner Knowing Tarot messages here. I'm here to deliver your mid-monthly April reading. Just a little check-in reading to see how you are, see what the energy is all about for you, and how have things been for yourself? How has the month been so far? I've got 5 decks here that I'll be pulling a card from each to help with this reading today. And one of the deck of cards I've not used before, it's brand new, and it's actually a healing energy deck of cards, which is this one here. So I just thought I'd add this to the mix with your mid-monthly, see what comes out for you. Okay, let's go with that. Right. I've also got brand new love and romance cards. So I plan to do a love reading separately, hopefully this month before the end of the month anyway, at some point. See how things go with commitments and things as you do outside of work and home life and what have you, family commitments. Ooh, there's 2 cards there that wanted to come out, so we'll go with them as well. Right then, let's see. Let's put them there like that. Right, let's start then. Oh, fantastic. We've got a really good card to start with. That's the 4 of Wands. It's all about celebrations and community. This card here is about celebrating and being with happy people or in a happy situation or environment. It can include families. It can be like a reunion, coming home, celebrations, surprises, parties, weddings, events. It can also be about, coming togetherness and, feeling like as part of a team and being in a successful environment, a successful team of people around you. What does that mean to you? And then we have the Chariot. Ooh, so this is fast movement, fast moving action. Can be quite a positive card. It can be about deciding, make a decision, and that's it, off you go. So it could be that you're planning to propose to someone, or you're planning to travel somewhere, or travel home to see family, friends, people that you haven't seen for a long time. What does that mean to you? And then 2 actual cards dropped out of the crystal, the angel crystal cards. The first one was smoky quartz. And that one is all about your clearing of negativity. It's about releasing negativity from within or around you. So it's about being in a happier environment, a more positive environment, being with people that lift you up, that don't drain you. If you do find that when you're around work colleagues or friends, family members, and if they suck the life out of you, if they really make you feel like withdrawn or drained, tired, then you need to distance yourself away from the people that make you feel like that. Only stay around people that lift you up, make you feel lighter, make you feel fulfilled and happy. Don't be around people that do not have your back and are only there for themselves. Okay, but that's guidance. You take, you use your discernment. It's your decision, of course, at the end of the day. But we also have calcite as the other crystal card. And it says busy times and multitasking. It says take charge of your schedule during the busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. So are you busy doing nothing, or are you busy as in being productive and actually completing and ticking off the things on your list? So basically go through what is necessary, what you actually need to do, and what is just wasting your time and energy. We then, this card's come out again and again. This came out in the last reading for Sagittarius. And this card is 1717 and it's called Drama Alert. And it says independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, aspirations. It says take a few deep breaths and focus inwards. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You must not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What happens to be full in activity, or sorry, what happens to be lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. I'll read that again. Take a few deep breaths and focus inwards. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What happens to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. So basically, stay patient, be patient. Things might not be happening as quickly as you'd like, but they really will start to move forward in the right direction when the time is right. Cliche, I know, but it's so true. And then we finish off with a healing card, and it's called Belief. And this card says, I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. Ooh, believe. Believe in yourself ultimately. You may not have the support of others, which you would wish you had around you. I don't have a very big, supportive, loving family, unfortunately, but I'm used to that now. It's been quite a few years where I've had to just put up with just being myself and I kind of feeling, and that's not a sob story, it's just fact. Excuse me, but I'm so used to that now, that I'm so independent, that I've learnt through doing things myself, being my own cheerleader. And that's not to be like a big egotistic person. It's just because I've had no one else to rely on. So, don't get me wrong, I've had to also learn to help and reach out to others when I need help. I also understand my strengths and my weaknesses. And it has been hard asking for help when you've been brought up in a way that you haven't had the right proper upbringing, where you could go to a parent and loved one to ask for help. So it can be really tough on you, but ultimately, whatever it is you're going through, Taurus, um, please believe in yourself, okay? As much as you might feel like things aren't quite going as quickly as you want, or the right direction, everything is supposed to happen the way it's meant to. If something you applied for, like a job recently, and it didn't quite go to plan, or you went for an interview, if you didn't get the job, I know it's a bit of a gutter, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth kind of feeling. Um, but it's also it's a rejection as God's protection and redirection, as they say. But I appreciate that not everyone believes in God, and that's completely fine. You believe in what it is for you, whether it's the universe or something else. But that's basically how I try to sort of put my mind into a certain way of thinking, how I deal with things. But anyway, enough about me. Thank you all for being here, Taurus and fellow cross watchers. I shall be back with the love romance reading, and then I'll be back again then towards the end of the month to carry out your May monthly read. If you haven't done so already, please could you give this video a like, thumbs up, and also if you haven't done so, please could you subscribe to the channel? I would really appreciate it. Thank you all for being here, and I shall be back again soon. Take care and stay blessed.